So let's talk about the fact that so many people actually never had father figures in their lives. You feel me? And what is a father figure supposed to represent? It's supposed to represent that unwavering adherence to disciplines, that unwavering adherence to principles, and that force that keeps people in check. See, I had the privilege or the rare experience of growing up with my dad only and not having my mom in the house. Now, I had my mom, I used to visit her and all this other stuff. But let me stay focused for a quick second. That was my situation. A lot of y'all had the situation where, majority of the world has a situation where it's just the mother and there's no father figure in the house. There's no male figure in the house, right? There's no masculine presence. So I learned how to handle business. I saw my dad get up every day, no matter what. Got up every day, went to work, didn't complain about shit, never missed a day, right? Shouts out to him. That's just how it goes. He handles business. And he handles business for people across the globe. He fucking shows love to people in Sudan so much that he don't even take care of himself. We could talk about that later. But y'all, so many people grew up with just a mother in the house, right? So what did that translate into? I'm sitting there meditating during the workout. I'm like, whenever I get online and I keep it real and I keep it thorough and I just keep it direct, so many people have an aversion to that because they've never experienced that. What happened was, when y'all got to a certain size and age, maybe 13, 14, 15, you got on size level with your mother. So when your mother started saying shit to you and trying to tell you what to do, you was like, bitch, get out my face. I remember when I was like 13, 14, mom was just trying to discipline me. I'm like, yo, shorty, like, listen, it gets to that point, right? So what y'all don't realize is that by not having a male figure in y'all life, y'all ended up taking y'all ideas into your own hands, and nobody was there to hold you accountable with repercussion to the actions that you're choosing to make. Now, I'm not the type of person to walk down on people, because I'm not even going to try to fuck around and, put myself in a dumbass position. But you realize so many, and I'm going to talk for black people right now, so many black people, minorities in general, you could talk about the Hispanics as well. You feel me? So many people don't have white people. This is a human condition problem. So many people have never had a male figure in the crib. And they get to a certain point in life where they have an aversion to other male figures letting them know what needs to be done. So a lot of y'all never have fathers. Y'all don't understand what it's like to have actual paternal energy. You feel me? You don't got to get slapped. You don't got to get cracked over the head with a belt. You don't got to get your ass beat to understand principles, right? Because my fathering style, my teaching style, when I become a father, inshallah, I don't got to slap the shit out you. I could talk to you with sound reasoning. You're going to understand thought. You're going to understand reasoning. You're going to understand ethics. You're going to understand morality. You're going to understand consequence. You're going to understand the laws of life. You feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. A lot of y'all never been taught anything along these lines. Y'all grew up with a woman who was in her feelings, who only taught you to be in your feelings, who only taught you to react with feelings. And you living your life feeding into your feelings, and we don't need more men on the planet living like that. Whatever you are, your world is yours. We really at this point where it's just a matter of lack of masculinity. Now, the beautiful thing about me when I'm talking about masculinity and femininity, a lot of y'all may or may not know, 2017, when I was at the height of my transcendent, when I was living in that transcendent space, I had a couple friends who taught me about, they had trans parents, and I was learning about being with trans men and all this gender shit. And you get to a certain point where you realize there is a fluidity in the spectrum of energy. So I operated in that non-binary. I've embraced my femininity, but as a black man on this planet, we don't need another, hey, how you doing? We don't need more of that. Hey man, if that's really what you on, then that's what you on. You feel me? But a lot of y'all are getting turned out, and y'all don't even realize that y'all are getting turned out by the propaganda. You're not making an actual decision. I know a lot of people who are born into this life as they are. A lot of people are just conforming to some bullshit and being fed some shit and don't have any type of identity for themselves, so they latch onto some shit. And now you getting booty blasted in the back seat, you feel me? And then you realize that was never you in the first place. I know a lot of niggas like that, you feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Listen, I've operated in all of these spectrums. I chose to be a man, you feel me? And that's what y'all got to start choosing to be. It's men, it's women. These are gender roles. Call it what you want. But there's men and then there's boys. You feel me? Motherfucker who's out here can't even put his feelings to the side. You know, go out there and provide for himself. Be self-sufficient. Stand on his own 2 feet. Handle business. Never make an excuse. Never complain. Always out there being valuable to the next man, to the next person, to their whole society, to their civilization, to their whole community. That's called being a man. It's called being responsible. There's a lot of grown males, biologically developed males, people who have been on this planet with XY chromosomes for quite some time who are males who are not men. There's a difference. There's a lot of boys. There's a lot of infants. There's a lot of just irresponsible, despicable bullshit going on this planet. So being a man is a choice. So even if you want to talk about trans and this, that, and the fourth, yeah, being a man is a choice. And I chose not only to be a man from being a boy, but as I matured from my adolescence, I stepped into the ability to allow myself the fluidity of even allowing myself to be called whatever. You could call me she, he, she. I don't give a fuck. I was ready to embrace everything. I allowed myself that ability to not deny that possibility, but then I made the active choice to be a man. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I ain't never bent over backwards for no check. I ain't never bent over backwards for no check. I ain't never bent over backwards for shit. Been in a lot of situations. A lot of you motherfuckers was curious. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it gangster, bro. I gotta keep it real. A lot of you motherfuckers was curious. And y'all ended up doing some wacky shit. You feel me? That you wasn't really aligned with. Like, if you homosexual, you homosexual. But a lot of y'all took it up the wazoo. You feel me? And I don't, trust me, I'm attractive as fuck. Men like me, women like me, fucking old ladies like me, trannies like, everybody like me. Everybody want a piece of the Sheikhy Chic. We already know the vibes, you feel me? So I remember being in this party one time, tripping off of like fucking hella tabs of acid and shit. I posted up, there was this one individual, very strong feminine masculine energy, right? I'm not even gonna drop the name. Motherfucker followed me home, all types of shit. I'm this type of person, like, I could put your shit, but if I put your shit, I'm gonna feel wrong later. So I'm gonna just, I understand that you're not understanding right now, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. Anyway, we there, they insinuating that they want to get down with the Sheikhy Chic. I'm sitting there, I said, curiosity killed the mind cat, nigga. Curiosity killed the mind cat. I could already put myself in that position mentally to know how I would feel after to not do that shit right now. So I already went there in my mind. No homo, no homo, right? Like, let's just run that. That's a possibility. I'm keeping it real. Run that possibility. Hey, that's not for me, homie. And that's just really like that. You feel me? So I say all of that to say, just to avail to y'all how free my mind and how open I am in life. You feel me? And what level I'm operating on. And just to let y'all know that I chose to be what you want to call a cis, hetero, black man in this life, standing up on principle. Because what did I say before I went on that whole explanation? We don't need another hey, how you doing? You feel me? I just don't need that in my life. Not me. Not this one. This one as that? Fuck out of here. You must got me fucked up. I'll think I'll Saddam Hussein this shit before any of that shit happened. You wacky. Feel me? So whatever you are, your world is yours. Listen, I ain't condoning shit. I ain't condemning shit. I'm just saying we need more men in this life. And a lot of y'all had no male figures in the home. Y'all didn't have men in y'all lives. So most of y'all are living off of feelings and emotions, and y'all not living off of actual principle, living on discipline and understanding of value. And that's why there's so many weak little boys in this world. So when you fuck with me, a motherfucker who can't wake up and handle business and put his feelings to the side, can't choose what he wants to eat. Like, y'all forget, like, I was out here on Ramadan, 5 a.m. wake-ups doing everything that I was supposed to do. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers can't just mitigate y'all diet. Shut the fuck up. You's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And once you get to this level where you realize, like, yeah, you's a bitch. You can't wake up. You lazy as fuck. You just stuck in your feelings. You eating your feelings. You smoking your feelings. You drinking your feelings. You jerking your feelings. You just fucking pleasure chasing bitch. Fucking bitch. Right? Then you actually wake up to the fact that you need to start being a man about yours. You feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. We need more men out here, bro. We need more men out here, bro. We need more men out here, bro. So are you going to choose to be a man, or are you going to stay a fucking fat, supple titty fucking bitch boy your whole life? You feel me? And even if I was trans, I would still be a stand-up, backbone having, high value individual, because that's what I believe. I believe trans lives actually do. I believe all lives matter to the degree that the life makes it matter to themselves. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Quote me on that. I believe you should be able to express yourself however you want to express yourself, as long as you are non-violent, you don't harm other people, you don't harm yourself, and you add massive value to every and anyone that you interact with. If you could just do that, I don't give a fuck if you want to be called Sally Sam, and I don't give a fuck if Johnny wants to be Jenny. I don't give a fuck. That got nothing to do with me, bro. That has nothing to do with me, bro. And that has nothing to do with anybody else. Let Johnny be Jenny. Let Jenny be Jonathan. And I don't give a fuck, bro. Are you valuable to other people? Are you an asset? And do you not harm yourself and not harm others? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. We're at the very beginning of a whole new epoch of enlightenment. And some souls are going to take some time to catch up. But some of us are already here. Whatever you are, your world is yours. A lot of y'all never had fathers. A lot of y'all never had masculine energy. And there's a whole, missing gap. There's a whole, deficiency in masculine energy these days. And I'm telling y'all, we need more men. You feel me? Or we need just more. Yeah, we need more men. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution is literally the only solution. Be a bitch if you want. You know what I'm saying? But, bitches is a bitch is a bitch. You feel me? I just can't be a bitch. You heard? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised.